Hello. In the previous video you saw what do we mean by each and every sentence written over here. So now in this video let us understand what happens if we miss any of the line, and let us face some of the errors so that we can understand what to do when we find such kind of errors. Now the output should be like in the always the output is the programmer knows the what the output should be, know what the output would be like. So through because of he knows the output, he will be writing the code for it. Now let us skip writing return 0 from this code, and now we'll compile it, which means we'll convert it to return 0. Now it is showing warnings, and now if we press enter, function should return a value. The compiler is telling us that a function should always a return value, return 0. So we'll write return 0. Return 0 is something like we suggesting the compiler that this is the end of this program. Now what if we don't write getch? Let us not write getch, and now we'll compile it, alt F9. It will not show any of the errors, but when you press Ctrl F9 you won't get output on the screen because you are not letting the compiler you are not letting the compiler to wait until you press any key. So if I write getch here and now I'll run it, the output would be displayed until I press any key. So if I press any key now, it will return. So this is what is the use of the getch function. It gets hold of the character until you press any key. Now if we don't write clr function, what will be done? Now we'll compile. It won't show any error. See, it will also I told you it will also show the previous. If I had executed the program, it will also show the previous output of the program. So I'll press enter again. I'll run it again. It is showing it 3 times. Even if I run it, it will show it 4 times. So to erase the previous output, we need to write clr open and close parenthesis round brackets, and now after this let us write one more printf statement. If I don't write printf statements, the output would be nothing, so the printf statement is required. So now let us write one more printf statement, printf, and hey, and this is the second line of output. Make always after any function you need to write semicolon. Now I did not show you what if we don't write semicolon to any of the functions. Now now I have not given semicolon to the end of the printf statement. Now I'll compile it. It will show an error, and what is the error? Statement missing semicolon, and the compiler will show us to which line we are missing the semicolon. It indicates that we are missing semicolon here. Suppose what we do semicolon here to the main functions where we are not supposed to write semicolon there. It will show error, declaration terminated incorrectly, because we are declaring a main function here and we are making it close here itself, so it will show us the error. Now I have written 2 lines of code on the separate line, but the output will be in single line. Now what the reason would be is the compiler does not tell the computer that printf will should be on the next line. So to write printf on the next line, I need to write \n, which simply means it is also a function. It means new line functions. Whenever you use new line function, the output the after that sentence, whatever the output will be, would be shifted to the next line. So now you compile it, again you run it. Now you can see that you can get the output in the multiple lines. Now suppose there are two kinds of functions, /n and /t. /n is a new line function, and slash, make sure it is always black slash, not front slash. Now instead of /n, if I write /t, what will be the output? Let us see. See, you can see that it will give a tab /t instead of new line function. It will give spaces. uh, you can see it there. So in this tutorial, you got to know what would be the basic errors and what would be the errors if we miss semicolon or we miss any of the return statements or clear screen statements. In the next tutorials, we'll work with arithmetic functions, basic addition, subtraction, and conversion calculators. Thank you for watching this video.